Aloha everyone, and good morning, and thank you so much for tuning into another little episode of intentional living. So creating the life that you would actually like to experience. So as a quick recap, kind of an order of getting to this point starts with this desire to do so. You have to have a desire to and a belief to want to create the life that you would really like to experience, to live on purpose, to live intentionally. And psychedelic therapy is one of the things that can help us get this awareness and this desire, but we can talk about that more in another episode. The other thing, after you have the desire and you have some belief that you can do this, now we start incorporating in things that help us be in the present moment, because the present moment is the only place you have power. This is where we get the opportunity to choose our thoughts and actions on purpose, which is the way you create the life you would like to experience. If something is constantly drawing your attention out of the present moment, and it could be the default mode network, which is full of criticisms, worry, doubt, fear, that again can be addressed with psychedelic therapy and other modalities. But when we're getting beyond that, now other things in our physical experience that can constantly draw our attention out is cravings. So that's why we talked about terzepatide last time. Eliminating cravings or getting a big help in eliminating these things that are constantly drawing our attention out of the present moment, whether it be food, bad food, because of everybody's addicted to sugar and these processed foods, and as well as alcohol, tobacco, and whatever else you might be having constant cravings for. But the food one especially is not only about our weight, but it's mainly about inflammation. So as we know, all these processed foods, sugar, constant stress that's keeping our cortisol levels high, these are all things that are going to just fuel the fire of inflammation. So that's why I think that's a good place to start. So the second thing I would like to talk about today is a peptide, or two peptides actually, that work synergistically, that are also huge anti-inflammatories. Because another thing that can really keep you from being joyful in the present moment is pain. When we have constant pain, that is a constant distraction. So there's two peptides that work very synergistically together, and they are magical. They have been absolutely life-changing for me. One is called BPC-157, and this stands for Body Protective Compound. We make that in our gut, which is wonderful because it's one of the few that we can actually take orally. It holds up fine in the gut. And once you repair your gut, we will actually start producing more of our own BPC-157 and being able to absorb our own. So this is not something you generally need to take every day for the rest of your life. You do a course. I did a 2.5-month course. To my surprise, I was completely pain-free. After about a month, actually, they take about a month to work. I didn't even know how much pain I had until it went away, until I could be on the floor, do yoga, do lunges, and stand up effortlessly with no pain. It is absolutely magical. And I'm actually grateful that I've had about 10 years of this arthritic pain, because now that it's gone, every single day it brings me into gratitude when I stand up and I don't have any pain, and I can go back to running and hiking, and I have no knee pain, no hip pain. It's wonderful. The thing that we pair with BPC-157 is called TB500, or thymosin beta-4, and this comes from thymus tissue. It is a huge boost for our immune system, but together these things are absolutely magical. Again, you'll take them for a course, probably 2 to 3 months, and then we just take a break and see what our body is doing now. So for most of us, after you've done your course, you're comfortable, we cut back to, 1 to 3 times a week doses, or whatever you need, as little as we can get away with, because we're training our body to start taking over. And as we continue to get inflammation down by intentionally choosing the things that we're putting into our body, intentionally choosing to spend some time getting rid of a little bit of stress, coming into nature, coming into gratitude, these things just make these other peptides just work so well. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.